Hey, what's going on, you guys? This is Sheila Bila coming to you with another review of Basketball Wives season 11. I think this is episode 6. If I'm wrong, I'll put it down in the description. This is called Turning Up the Heat. All right, y'all. Please don't hesitate to like and comment and subscribe to my channel. I am a growing channel on the road to 5,000 subscribers. So I would love for you to be a part of my community because I am growing. And yeah, let's get into this episode of Basketball Wives. So the girls are getting ready to go on the trip to Arizona. Of course, this is the girls' trip that Jackie ended off telling all the ladies from the last episode. So all the girls are getting ready. Jackie calls Jennifer on the phone to see if she's still going to go. So Jennifer is still on the fence. She was like, is Cleonic, whatever her name is, Platonic, is she gonna be there? If she not, I don't know. If she having the same energy, I don't know. So Jackie was trying to explain to her, when we had the whole cooking class, she seemed cool, she was cool. But Jennifer like, I don't trust her. I don't know. I don't know. And so Jackie is just like, we hope you do show up. So let me know what you're gonna do, whatever. So they end up getting out the phone. And then the other girls, they have a meetup. You have Clayana, Brittany, and Vanessa. So they're getting together and they're just discussing what happened at the cooking class. And it's weird because Clayana is the messy person. For some reason, she's angry and she wants everyone else to be angry. At first, it was just Brittany and Clayana. They were there at first and they were talking. They were saying that Jacille was acting funny. They were saying that Vanessa was acting funny. They were just pointing out all the negatives that were going on at the cooking class. Like nobody was talking to them and all of that stuff. If they're going to be one way with us, you have to be then you need to be that way with the other girls and with us, at the same time. So anyway, Vanessa gets there and that's when they start up asking Vanessa, why didn't you come talk to us? And they also said that they brought up Jacille, that Jacille, was it Jacille was talking noise or something like that. I know Clayana brought up that the girls were talking about Britney. That's what it was. The girls were talking about Britney. And Vanessa was like, what did they say? Well, they didn't want to wait on her. I'm like, God dog, Clayana, you just bringing up issues. Like, that's not even an issue. They didn't want to wait on her. She came late. I mean, it is what it is. And so that's when that's when Brittany said, no, excuse me. That's when Clayana was like, yeah, I have a problem with you, Vanessa, because you didn't speak to us. She said, I did when you walked. I mean, I was on the other side. I was like, hey, you good, whatever. And so they showed the playback and they were actually had some type of child nonverbal communication going on, whatever. And, yeah, and that's when Vanessa is like, it's almost like Clayana is trying to pick a problem with me the same way she picked the problem with Jacille. So anyway, they get past that. Then Vanessa brings up that they bring up the whole Jennifer situation. And Clayana, I don't care about Brittany, forget her. Jennifer, forget her. And so Vanessa is just like, well, she has some information about Jennifer's boyfriend. And did y'all notice that Clayana, she sparked. She was like, oh, so what did you hear? I was like, I thought at first you didn't care about Jennifer. You didn't want to hear about it. But when it's a mess, that's when your interest wants to peak, right? So Vanessa is giving the information that she found out about Jennifer and about his kids and all of that stuff, and found out that he had another kid. And Vanessa's whole deal is, I want to talk to Jackie first because I want her to be with me when we get ready before I deliver the tea to Jennifer. And Clayana is like, why do you have to talk to Jackie? See, that's what I'm talking about. She starts going off about that. And Vanessa says, well, there is a hierarchy when it comes to it. And Cleanna is like, what do you mean? No, how I can, if you're been with somebody and they're irrelevant and all of that, because she was with Andre Iguodala, right? She can't even say his name. Everybody else can say your baby daddy name but you. She just says, my kid's father this. He's a distinguished player. He's a championship player. He has this. He has that. So she was running down his accolades as if no one else's husband or man can even compare to Andre Iguodala. Yes, he is a distinguished player. Yes, his name does carry. But I mean, Doug Creasy, he does too. Cause I done seen interviews of people would bring him up too. So is he on Andre Iguodala level? I mean, I don't know. It's to each his own. People view their players differently. So it is what it is. And for some reason, Vanessa doesn't understand that, because she says everybody has their own thing in their own right. Everybody, it's just a respect thing or whatever. And this is what I believe I've gathered from Cleanna. Cleanna feels like she should be respected because she was with her kid's father for 14 years. Even though she's not with him now, she feels that there should be some type of respect. But child, your man was doing whatever with everybody, because I do remember he was with Sierra. So the Sierra, I mean, what? I mean, I don't know what you're looking for. You're looking for these girls to look at you like you're somebody when you're really not, because nobody really knows you like that. They know your kid's father, but they don't know you. So that's your fault. Now that you want to be seen, that's your fault. Don't nobody know you. And that's okay. Anyway, so yeah, so they're gonna I guess they gonna get to the bottom of that whole Jennifer situation or whatever. Anyway. So now there's this whole conversation. Yeah, there's this whole, okay, the girls actually are on their way to Arizona, right? And so they arrive in Arizona, they take two different buses, and you have a set of the girls on one bus, okay, and okay, you have Evelyn and Brittany on another bus. It took Evelyn to sit down and talk to Brittany just to let her know, like, I think you kind of moving a little weird. Maybe you have the situation wrong when it comes to the fallout with Brooke. So it took Evelyn to help her see this, right? So then Brittany gets into her confessional and she's just like, well, maybe I did get it wrong because I was drunk. She said she was sloppy drunk. And that's what Brooke told you, that you were sloppy drunk. And you were not right in the situation. So it took, out of all the girls, it took Evelyn for you to bring that out. Okay, keep that in mind. And then you have the other girls on the other bus, and they pretty much don't like Cleanna. Yeah. They saying that Cleanna is the problem. That's what I gather from this conversation, that Cleanna is the problem. Pretty much. Yeah. All right. So now that Brittany done had her come to Jesus moment, she wants to sit down with Cleanna and Jacille just to let them know that, I had time to sit down, I had time to reflect, and she wants to let them know that she was the one that was actually in the wrong. So the girls come to her room, and she pretty much said that to Jacille and Cleanna, right? And so while Brittany has this thing to where it's like she gets emotional really, really fast. Because at first she could be talking so much noise, you know what I'm saying, giving the girls the business. But then she becomes very, very vulnerable, and then she starts to cry. So that's what she did in this moment when she was telling the girls that she thinks she got it wrong, which she did. And then as she was telling Jacille, she was like, I just know that I shouldn't have said that, because she said that she was sloppy drunk. She did remember her talking about her, her breast was flappy, and that she just said that she had a botched body or whatever, right? So Jacille was like, well, I'm glad that you really, you pretty much you're holding yourself accountable, because Brittany was just saying that's the only thing that she could think about in the moment, because she has her own securities with her own body. And that's what it is. So pretty much Brittany was projecting, because she feels like her body isn't in the best state that it used to be. And now she sees Brooke over here, and Brooke done got her body together. So I guess that's all she could do, because Brooke has had surgery, right? And so she feels like, well, you can't talk about me because you had surgery and I didn't. But hey, Brittany, if you want to have surgery on your body, have surgery on your body. Whatever can help your securities or your insecurities, do whatever you need to do, right? So her and Jaceel, they're having like a touch and agree moment. So Jaceel kind of tearing up with her, because she said, I could understand. But then you have Clayana over here. She was just then Clayana just bringing up stuff like, well, Jaceel, you are the one that agreed with you're the one that agreed with Brooke talking about the body, because she said, I know what I heard, and I heard right. And Jaceel is like, why are you coming at me? The girl just said that she got it wrong, and now you want to have a argument with me? Like, what? That don't even make sense. She said the conversation is dead. It's dead. Leave it alone. Why are you so mad, Cleanna? I don't understand. Why are you so mad? Now you're trying to pick a fight with Jaceel. And Jaceel said, look, I ain't the one that you need to be mad at. You need to get yourself together, pretty much. And then the girl, okay, so they were sitting down. Brittany stands up to get between the two of them. That makes Cleanna stand up. And now Cleanna is steady talking her stuff. She just going out talking about, she'll get it popping and just all these other stuff that you do. I ain't, all that stuff. But Jaceel was like, everybody talking about what they gonna do to somebody, but ain't doing nothing. Everybody want to sit up here and talk about, oh, I don't play, I don't this, that, but you ain't doing nothing. She said, you used to be with somebody, you not no more. She was like, I got a ring. And then Cleanna talking about a $27 ring, but it don't matter. She got one and you don't. So what's the problem? And then Cleanna want to say, you spending your girl money. She said, I got my own money. You the one need to check. She must really do, because she's showing out every scene. I don't know who put a battery in Cleanna's back, but they need to turn that thing on 0, because they got that thing on 10. For real. So now Cleanna into it with Brooke. Cleanna into it with Jennifer. Cleanna into it with Jaceel. Cleanna into it with Vanessa. Cleanna, you're the common denominator. You need to calm that mess down. For real. So security had to haul her on up out of there. And Jaceel said in her confessional, baby, you want to sit up and talk about a $27 ring? It's more, and I got 3. Okay, yes. Girl, hold your peace. All right, so Jennifer arrived, right? And the only person that knows that she's there is Evelyn. And Evelyn is happy. Evelyn says she happy she got her friend back. She said they've been through a lot, and she just happy her friend back. And I was like, you should be happy you got your friend back, Evelyn, being that you the one that started it. You the one got mad at this girl first. You got mad at Jennifer all because she said she really wasn't feeling Chad Ochocinco like that. And you got mad at her over that. That's what happened. And you been mad. Y'all tried to come back, but then the whole comments about your daughter and all that stuff ended up, arising. But that's why you got mad. And I keep going back. You ran across that table. You had your friend slap that girl in the face. Like all over that Ocho Cinco stuff. Yeah. And then come to find out, you weren't even married to that man for 2 months because he headbutted you. And then you cried about that for the next 7 years. So, yeah. So you was mad at Jennifer for what? Anyway, so it is what it is. They tried to play, I don't know if that's Marco Polo, whatever they playing, whatever. So now you have to sit down between Jackie and Vanessa, because first of all, they're going to talk about Cleanna and how Cleanna is a weirdo, pretty much, and how she's talking about the hierarchy and how Cleanna don't care. But the whole thing with Jackie is it's just about respect at the end of the day. If I've been here longer, you know what I'm saying, I know what's going on, then just respect me. It is what it is. And then they bring up Jennifer and how they're going to deliver that news to Jennifer. Jackie just like, I don't think you should do that, especially when Jennifer into it with Cleanna and now you into it with Cleanna. Like, can we just be peaceful? But, you know, Jackie just gonna be Jackie. She just gonna roll with it. She ain't gonna just outright say don't do it, but she gonna give all these innuendos that you shouldn't do it. But, you know, I guess the show must go on. We need the drama, right? All right. So then we have this moment where Brittany comes to Brooke's room and she apologizes. And that's what Brooke said. Brooke said, either I'm going to give my lick back or she going to have to apologize to me. I don't care what nobody say. I still would have pulled that drink in her face. I would have went to the bathroom real quick, put some water in a cup, and I would have dashed it on Brittany's face. Because I'm finna get my lick back. You got me messed up. You done embarrassed me on national TV. But I guess if you want to put the past in the past, she did come in there crying, talking about she was wrong and all of that other stuff. And Brooke was like, look, I don't want to be fussing and arguing with nobody. I got a lot on my plate. I done been through enough. I just want to be happy, right? And so Brooke ends up inviting her to her party. And she says, okay, I'll come. And that was pretty much it. So this is the day of the party. Everybody's there. Jacelle gets there a little earlier with Jackie. They start to, you know, I guess prepare everything. Jennifer ends up walking up. Everybody's excited to see Jennifer. And, you know, Brooke says her toast. She's just like, you know, she's been going through therapy. She's learning how to celebrate, have celebrations, because she said a part of her felt like she should feel sad because, you know, she lost her daughter and she felt that it was unfair for her to have happy moments when her daughter isn't here. And, you know, she gets through that, and Brittany gets there with them little old bitty shorts on. I said, child, I know she need to dig that out her butt. She need to dig in her butt because them shows was up there. Anyway, so Evelyn is just like, look, you know what? Can we get some margaritas? Because we just trying to turn up, have a good time. They get the bubbles blowing. The men, they come out with the cake. They got somebody singing happy birthday over there to the side. They just having a good time. And it was actually nice to see them all just laughing and having a good time and just enjoying the moment. You know what I'm saying? Celebrating Brooke and her birthday and all of that stuff. Mind you, Brooke looked doggone good in her outfit on the beach, and I gotta go find it because I'm about to go to the Bahamas in March, and I need that outfit in my life because when I hit that beach, I want to be real cute. You heard me? Okay, so everybody, you know, having a good time. Mr. Kiki, right? And so here go Cleanna. Cleanna's in the building. She goes over there and she sit down and she don't speak to Brooke. She don't speak to nobody. She's over there on an island all by herself. And mind you, this is what I wanted to say too. I heard it just came to my mind that when Britney and Jacelle and Cleanna was all together, Jacelle made it a point to say that Cleanna is mad because her and Britney are still cool, because for some reason Cleanna wants to keep Britney in her back pocket so they both can be mad at everybody, which don't make no sense. But anyway, so they having a good time. Cleanna comes up looking crazy. Brooke says, hey, you not gonna speak? Like, it's my birthday. You at my party. You ain't gonna say nothing? And then she said, oh, happy birthday. Oh, yeah, happy birthday. And you look real cute, by the way. And it's almost like Cleanna feels like somebody owes her something. Girl, don't nobody owe you something. The only person that owed you something all them years ago was your man, and he didn't even give you that. He gave you a beautiful daughter, but he didn't give you nothing else. So he the one that owe you something. So this chip on your shoulder, you need to be mad at your baby daddy and not everybody else. Child, you got baby daddy issues and you don't know how to place your anger. So you mad and you feel like you need the respect, but you ain't getting it because you not giving it, and it's crazy. So Jackie goes over there to talk to Cleanna, right? And she just like, hey, you good? Like, what's going on with you? And so Clayana is like, I'm good. I don't have to talk to everybody. I don't have to mingle with everybody. I don't have to be around a bunch of fake. She always calling people fake and all this other stuff. So Jackie just trying to explain to her, like, look, I had a conversation with Vanessa, and she was trying to tell you the hierarchy. It ain't about I'm better than you or realer than you or faker than you. It's just the fact of respect. I've been with my man for over 30 years, and I understand you've been with Andre. But at the end of the day, me and my man, we still together. And it's just the way it is. You know, she said she get respect around these basketball wives streets. What she do? Her husband a whole coach out here. So what? And so Brittany, Clayana just like, well, ain't nobody trying to talk about that or whatever. And that's when Vanessa comes over and she sits down. And so as they were talking, Vanessa trying to explain the whole hierarchy thing. And then it's like Clayana starts to throw Vanessa under the bus, talking about you over here, you sitting over here talking, trying to air me out. And then she's like, you was over here talking about Brooke, and you over here talking about this person and this person. And then Vanessa said, you better shut up before I barbecue your lips. I said, what you say, girl? Talking about you better shut up before I barbecue your lips. I said, I ain't never heard nothing like that ever, right? So Clayana, she just like, yeah, you was talking about this person, you was talking about that person, and then Brooke hears her name. She was like, what you mean? She was talking about me? What she saying about me? Clayana said she was talking about you and talking about she got a botched body looking like a blow-up doll. And Brooke said, well, if I look like a blow-up doll, I look like a doggone good one. I look like a good one, right? And so she said, well, I want to see it. I want to see it. And everybody just looking. And Jenna, why was Evelyn looking over Brooke's shoulders trying to see the text messages too? Because Evelyn said, I don't believe nothing that comes out of Clayana's mouth, because she seems to have a vendetta against everybody. So I need to see the proof. And so, and it's weird because when Clayana was going through her phone, she trying to show these old messages and they ain't coming back. I said, Evelyn, is that bringing you back memories while you was trying to find your receipts and you couldn't find them when it came to OG? But that's neither here nor there. Back to Clayana. And then Clayana gonna talk about, yeah, my phone cracked. My screen cracked on my phone. My daughter said that, I said, girl, quit making excuses. Find these receipts. You know what I'm saying? But she couldn't find them. And then she's sitting over there pointing her finger. She's pointing her finger right into Brooke's face. And I was like, girl, Clayana, you better duck. Because Brooke got this drink in her hand. Evelyn behind her with a drink in her hand. Now, you know what that means when somebody got a drink in their hand. That means you better get ready to duck, because you about to get splashed. Now, Brooke said, I might didn't get my lick back from Britney, but I'm about to get my lick back by way of you. And so before I knew it, Brooke took that drink, doused it in that girl's face, and was like, yeah, what's up? And then that's when security came through and broke up the fight. I'll mind you that Clayana kept calling Vanessa ugly. She kept calling the girl ugly. But anyway, back to this whole drink throwing situation. Yeah, I was like, girl, you should have known you better duck. You be having all this energy about you ain't no punk, you tough, you from the this, that, and that. And you got, you ready, you about that life and all that stuff. But you couldn't see that this girl was finna douse that drink on your face. I seen that. Yeah, but anyway, so it is what it is. That's the end of Basketball Wives. This episode was pretty good, and I'm happy that everybody's starting to call out Clayana. Clayana got issues. She needs to go to therapy because she has really deep scarred issues. She really do. Because for her to be angry at everybody, like she has a bone to pick with everybody. Girl, it's you. You got anger issues. You need to go on somebody's couch, sit down, lay up, go to an altar and cry and give it to Jesus, honey, because he can help you. And then she seemed like I don't know if she take anxiety medicine or what. Oh, yeah. And so when security had drug her off, why did Vanessa throw that girl purse and her stuff all in the pool? I said, ooh, you didn't have to throw that girl stuff in the pool. But I guess all is fair in war. I don't know. It's fair game at this point. But anyway, y'all, this is Sheila. Be the like, comment, and subscribe. But let me know what y'all think about this episode of Basketball Wives. Whew, I tell you. Bye.